Alright guys, I just wanted to make a quick video about function notation. So that's when it says f of x equals x squared plus 3, for example, instead of y equals x squared plus 3. So you guys have been using function notation, and some of you are okay with it. Some of you probably wonder why we're using it. I just wanted to talk about it for a minute. So we read this as f of x. It doesn't mean f times x. It's just another way of saying y. So why don't we just say y? The reason we use f of x instead of y is because f of x allows us to draw attention to the relationship between the relationship in our function. It tells us that the input for our function is x. It tells us that's what's going into our function. And so just real fast, functions are like a machine. You put an x into the machine and you get a y out. You get an output out. So you put an x in, and what comes out, we've often called that a y, but now we're calling it f of x. And one reason that's nice is, for example, so we could say something like f of 3. That lets us know, we want to know what happens when we put 3 into our equation. So if we put 3 in wherever there was an x, then we'd know that's what we want to know our output when we put 3 in. So we'd get f of 3 equals 3 squared is 9 plus 3, that equals 12. So it helps us see the relationship that what we plugged in was 3 and then what we got out was 12. So f of 3 equals 12 lets us know that what was plugged in was a 3. So the function, again, this is the machine, that's the rule. So the rule in this case, we write the rule. This is how we write the rule. We write the rule generically with the x. We say f of x equals x squared plus 3. That's the rule, but then depending on what particular x we put in will depend on what particular f of x output we have come out. So hopefully that helps you see how we use function notation and why we use function notation. I know sometimes it's easier just to kind of think of it as a y, and you can still think of it as a y if that helps. But it is really nice to be able to use it in this case, like right here, to be able to see what was plugged in to the function. So anyway, hope that helps. Thanks.